It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Eagles and the Falcons on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback. But because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. So outruns their offense for the first time this game. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, Murray. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
This is Henry on second. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. 4th down coming up. They snap it to Murray. They connect for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got it, room to run. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Murray on third down. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He's gonna run for it. It's an option right. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. We'll get a stoppage after the play for an injury. Looks like Tyreek Hill, the player hurt on that snap. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
1st down. Here's Lamar. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, that is such a bummer because as a quarterback, gosh, you got to give your receiver enough space and enough real estate to make that catch in bounds. That was off just enough to carry the receiver to the sideline before he could establish possession. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're going to get a pause here. Offense taking a timeout. From the gun, it's Murray. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running once more with Henry. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Throwing here, Murray. Escapes the pocket. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They'll run here with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire... Offensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. D. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes. And
it's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Murray. Buying some time right. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, and typically one will follow.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Lamar now from the gun. Able to find Ertz. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Higgins makes the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Falcons will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Lamar off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that was pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Once more, here's Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5. Throwing now from the gun. The back grabs it. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoon.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So they bring Trustway back out there for another punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Begins his return at the 16, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Eagles and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will take possession. The drive begins with Henry.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pass taken in by Marshall. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. Murray here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll do what he can when that carry gets to the 35-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Kyler to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another run for Henry. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A give to Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Short side option here. He's running left. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They bring Higgins in motion left. 1st and 10, Murray. Escapes out to the left. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem the...
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
Henry on the catch. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he takes this beyond the 25 before going out. Press way on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. They run it with King Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got it, room to run. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. 1st and 10 from the 41. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Murray from the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1. And make your case for who should get a boost. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Out Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Fuller comes up with it.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 42. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Kyler. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the air, Murray. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Higgins makes the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 19. That pass complete to Boyd. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Kyler throwing here. He completes it in traffic. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. And they'll take a knee. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where you see the final score there. Matthew Stafford, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. From there, we slide over to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Anthony Richardson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Russell Wilson, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. It was a solid first half for the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He was downright amazing with 3 touchdown passes and another one scored on the ground for good measure. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this one, well, I think we all know it's going to be a tough one to watch again on film, but a lot to be learned from this showing here, right? He's been intercepted 4 times, and it's been real tough to get a good read on what the coverage has been doing to stop him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Right side, got a man, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Putting the tight end in motion. Jackson on 3rd and 1. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles and Kyler Murray set to take over. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run again with Brown. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here's Brown again. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Marshall there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Brown on the inside give. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. 1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 32. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Murray on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. It's inside the 10. And he found some running room for a nice gain. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Going with King Henry here. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Gates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Fires over the middle, caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Play action, here's Jackson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 3 now. Changing it up here, Jackson. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. He'll get this out right side, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Jackson's gonna throw again. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're gonna say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar throwing again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
It's Henry on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Boyd hauls it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Running once more with Henry. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to get it with the option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, that happens so fast. That decision, we talk about decisions in the passing game all the time, but in these run options where you give it to the back or you keep it yourself, that decision-making is so critical. Well done to get the 1st.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, Henry. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Buys time, rolling right. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 36. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Bates now for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Jackson trying again after the pick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he's gonna go! It's a pick 6! Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And they pick him off again! Rudy Ford has it. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The offense headed back to the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Harrison Smith with the INT.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Option headed to the left on 1st down. And this one does not go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A give to Henry. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Milton back to throw. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to run with Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just 1 off that single-game record. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Another drive coming up for this offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action now with Jackson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
This is Henry on second. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Milton now. Chased out to his right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles moments away from a 2-0 start. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
It's Henry on the carry. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a game of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They run. Here's Henry. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the